Do you see that woman jumping the rope over there? That is Zipora Otieno, better known as ZP. Believe it or not, she is the National Coordinator for Integrating Agriculture into Adaptation Planning in Kenya. But do you know what a National Adaptation Plan really is? And why it's so important for food security in Kenya? This is what she will tell us when we ask her in just a moment.
A NAP basically helps a country to coordinate its adaptation efforts because a NAP clearly articulates the short-term, medium-term, and long-term adaptation interventions that a country would like to take to tackle climate change. So the NAP-AG project is very important for Kenya, and majorly because Kenya is an agro-based economy. 80% of Kenyans derive their livelihood from agriculture, direct employment, indirect employment. And Kenya is one of the countries that is worst hit by climate change. And we have seen really some very bad stories. In the Horn of Africa, we have had droughts every 5 years. And this situation is very bad because we lose a lot of livestock, we lose a lot of human lives. I'm happy about my job and I feel motivated, inspired. Whenever I go to the field and I see the people who we directly support, it inspires me even to work harder and to do a better job, just to make a difference in their lives.
Well, there is actually much more behind her motivation. Life has not always been easy for ZP, so we decided to go on a journey to trace back how she got here and how it all began. But a long road trip is waiting for us, and since we don't have time to stop on the way, let's have dinner first.
They don't give me the roots. So this is how we buy it here. You try to make sure you have a circle.
I remember the first time I used to get flowers instead of circles.
That looks like a circle already.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Okay.
We're almost ready to head out to the countryside to visit a Kenyan homestead. But clearly, we don't want to show up empty-handed. So first, we need to stop at the market and get some maize, even though it's not that easy to find everything we want during the dry season.
So when you're buying it, you have to do like this.
Wait.
Yeah. This is another variety.
Yeah, it's another variety. All these are different varieties. She's saying she can't sell this because it's a good variety from very far. She wants to keep it for seeds. So she's not going to sell to me this one. This is like $2, which is really expensive for many people. Actually, most local people would not be able to buy this.
Yeah. You could see that some stalls were empty. When we were walking around, you could see some farmers had really very little produce to sell. And when we tried to engage with them, they told us that it's because they were not able to produce enough. There was not enough rains. Whatever they harvested, some of it they consumed at home, and then a little that was left, they took it to the market. You realize that right now in the market, the prices are a little bit inflated, and this is not very good, of course, for the people here, because this is one of the counties that has a very high poverty level. So I could tell straight away that there has been a drought in this place, because usually in most markets you would expect to find, maybe 10 farmers selling maize, green maize, because this is a staple food in Kenya. We only found one farmer.
So she's selling 3 for $50.
3 for $50. Yeah. And where is this maize from?
Athi. Okay.
Athi, which is quite a distance from here. Yeah. So this is maize not even from here. This is maize from another place. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Now the crew is all set and we are ready to head out.
So I was looking at them and I was like, wow, this is so many years ago, this is how I was. I mean, it was very difficult for me because I was young. I didn't understand why I had to go through a different lifestyle.